today is February 14th, 2018. Early this morning, I decided to just buy a portion of it. And the first reason I did it was I thought I have a spare 100 US dollars, and I could use this amount to use it for any reason or for anything that I wanted to. So instead of getting me a new pair of sneakers, maybe this amount is good for investing the money. And the second reason is that currently we are in a down cycle. So when I checked the value of Bitcoin today, it's around I think it's around let me check now. It's yeah, I think yeah, so it's 9,000 around 9,000 US dollars. And so the thing is, it went high to up to 19,000 in 2017, and I thought that this is a good time to buy because we're in a down cycle. And the third reason is that I still expect that the value of the coin will move back up to that value of 19,000, potentially hitting 20,000 mark. So I think that amount of money, if gone, is okay. But if you earn something from that, I guess it's going to be a good amount of money as well. And I'm also experimenting on which will go up faster in terms of value, and I'm putting my hopes on Bitcoin more than gold, which I also have, by the way. Where is it? So I bought like this amount of gold. It's how much is it? It's 24K gold. It's 37.5 grams. I got this for around 1,300 US, I guess, last week. And also as like out of like a spare money that I have for this year. And I was thinking which one would have a higher value by the end of the year. I'm guessing that my 100 US dollars amount of Bitcoin will increase more than gold, but we'll see. I mean, if my predictions are true that it's gonna hit 19,000 again, then my 100 US dollars will have higher value. Please forgive me for stuttering. I'm quite nervous because this is my first video blog, and I'm just trying out what I could do to document this this time. And the fourth reason is, so I think it's gonna go back to 19,000 US dollars mark, but I also hope that one of the news that got me in 2017 was that John McAfee tweets that the value of Bitcoin could hit 1 million by 2020. So my 100 US dollars will be around, if I'm not mistaken, 10,000 US dollars by 2020. And I'm just sitting here, I'm not even gonna touch it, and maybe potentially buying more of it, but I wouldn't really exchange it, or I wouldn't really do anything about it. So those are my four reasons. One is, just to recap, I have a spare money that I have a spare money that, and I thought that it's a good time for me to experiment, study on the cryptocurrency. Number two, this is a good time for me to buy Bitcoin, and that's because the value is going down. And number three, I expect that it will pick up again, hopefully within this year, within the 19,000 valuation. And on the best hopes by 2020, it could reach up to the 1 million US dollar mark. And the reason, by the way, of John McAfee McAfee, John McAfee for the valuation is that there's only a limited amount of the currency, and that, as well as the news from CNBC says that there's a high percentage of millennials who are planning to buy this currency within 5 years. So you can see that the demand is going up within a limited supply, and so the prices are going up. And I kind of be one of those. I'm sure this is not, I'm not the earliest person to invest, otherwise I could have been a millionaire already. But I still think that it's worth jumping into this. Is that my cat doing? Oh, he's cleaning himself. I still think that it's worth jumping or investing, since this is still relatively new, and I could expect that prices are gonna go up. So yeah, that's it. I'll see you again next week, if not next week, and to give you an update on my journey to Bitcoin, whether I bought new or I sold some, or whether I'm rich. And again, forgive me for not being spontaneous, because this is my first time. So I'll see you again next week or soon. Bye.